ABIF Blackball Nationals were on in Australia this week.
I win now. You're not even happy for me. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Mark Selby looks like he's just worked his ass off. Mark, join us on the pod. Love to have you on.
I actually let him off the hook. I had plenty of chances.
It's been a year, boys. Can't believe it.
1 year.
Yeah,
That's a lot of talking.
It's a lot of talking, and we've only really just started with the coaching stuff. Like, we've been doing the video analysis, a couple of months, I'm going to say?
Yeah. I'd say so, yeah.
We've done a dozen of them, I reckon, already. And that was our first foray into trying to create something for the community that would get them better. And we've recorded some coaching videos, and they are going into a course that we will put out on the coaching website. And we've got a bunch of other stuff. You should have seen us. When did you come over, Mark? Yes, was it yesterday? Okay, time.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah,
yesterday. We had I've got all these kind of post-it notes that we had stuck up on the glass here, brainstorming ideas. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming. All right, I've got a couple of topics before we get onto all Mark stuff. Quick bit of coverage about the snooker. So the second event for the year, the China Open was on. Mark Selby's back. He's won the China Open. It was a big one.
Oh, man.
Like, it's good to see Mark Selby back in the winner's circle.
Every time he wins a tournament, you see him win. You're like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, he's just, every shot he plays, everything, all the same amount of feathers, same temperament, like same, just a winning machine, like an absolute beast. You just know that when he wins a tournament, you can just imagine how he's done it, and that's how he's done it. You know, he's just out match played everyone. Like, he's just been probably the perfect snooker player, really.
Do you know what I love about Mark Selby? And like this, it's probably completely wrong because he's full of an enormous amount of natural talent. But like, I watch someone like a Ronnie or a Sean Murphy, and their action looks so natural and fluid. And I just think, they were born with that. I could never do that. Mark Selby looks like he's just worked his ass off to get that action, because it's not perfect. He moves a little bit, but he brings it through straight. And I think, like, if I worked my ass off, maybe I could do that too. Like that. Like, I absolutely cannot ever beat Mark Selby, but like, he's got
find out.
He just looks like he's just worked harder than everyone else, right? Yeah. Anyway, congratulations to Mark Selby. He defeated, but probably the bigger story was almost the runner-up. So Mark's defeated Nopon Sankam. So that's his biggest result ever, runner-up in a big tournament. Nopon's won £100,000. Mark Selby came away with £250,000.
That's very large prize money for China Open. Is it normally that big?
I don't know. It's one of the very big ones. So
that is really big.
Yeah, Mark has jumped up to fifth in the rankings. And there's another event in China, the Wuhan Open, I think, is coming up.
Right.
If Mark won that event, because I don't know if all the others are playing. If Mark wins the Wuhan Open, he could go to number one. Like, that's how big the prize money is for these events.
Well, that'll be handy for the runner-up, like that 100,000 pound. Like, I don't know where he's ranked or something, but that basically.
I think I saw he jumped up about 17 places to somewhere in the mid-20s, right? So it's
okay, yeah, so that's guaranteed his spot for another 2 years.
Huge,
a little bit of breathing room and everything like that. And now at 17, now you're starting to knock on the door to be able to play in the Masters and being a seed of the world titles and things like that. So yeah.
And it wasn't really just that he was runner-up, but it's also the confidence he gets. Like, he's beaten Judd, he's beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan, and he beat Sean Murphy and Joe Zhu. Like, he beat some big names to get there as well, right? So he would take a huge amount of confidence away from that event as well. Yeah. So congratulations to Mark and to Nopon. Like, good on you guys.
If he won, he'd get on the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll get Selby. Right. We'll get Selby. I'll send him a message now.
Mark, join us on the pod. Love to have you on.
Who's this?
It's good to have snooker back too, as well. So I'm enjoying that the snooker season's back on. Now, the other thing that was on this week, we don't cover a lot of Blackball, but I'm just going to quickly do a rundown. The ABIF Blackball Nationals were on in Australia this week, so I'm just going to give you a rundown of some results. Through all the teams, first of all, the Masters teams, WA 1 defeated South Queensland 1. I think they must have had multiple teams in a few of the states because not everyone participates, so they're trying to bring it up. So I presume that the ones with a stronger team, because they're the ones that all made the final. So in the Masters, WA 1 defeated South Queensland 1. In the seniors team, so I presume there's like seniors and Masters is older than seniors, I think.
Don't know in the Blackball.
Actually, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure that's true because I can see the names in the singles that we'll get to in a second.
Masters is top like 40 and above or something.
So I think seniors might be 40 and above, and then Masters might be 50 and above.
Because Jamie Stevens won a Masters. Didn't he win a Masters Australian title?
Jamie wants.
Hold that thought because I'm going to get to the singles in a minute. In the seniors teams, South Queensland 1 defeated Victoria 1. In the ladies teams, South Queensland 1 defeated Victoria 1. And in the men's teams, South Queensland 1 defeated WA 1. So congratulations to all those teams. Kind of pretty dominant from South Queensland. I think South Queensland is the kind of the hub of blackball in Australia. There's a lot of people that play that form of the game up there. So there's some good teams. So congratulations to everyone who played in those teams. Now let me go through the singles. I'll start with the juniors. In the under 15s, Scotty Denston has defeated Liam Peters 6-1. Congratulations to you, Scotty.
Scotty.
In the under 18s, Cooper Hawley defeated Seth Thitchener 7-6. A close one. It's gone hill. Well done, Cooper. And in the under 23s, Xavier Dorr has defeated Lucas French 7-2. Well done, Xavier.
Yep, well done.
All right, now we get to our clues. So in the Masters, Mick Norton has defeated Steve Saxon 10-2. That's the Masters. Well done, Mick.
That's a good win. Yeah, Steve's a good player.
Well. Yeah. And in the seniors, Mark Kerwood has come away with the title, defeating Bronson Blackmore 10-6. So,
Woody. Sarge, yeah.
Well done, Woody. So, Mick's older than Mark, right? So, Masters must be the older age group, and Mark Kerwood must be about...
Mark Kerwood still looks 30, so...
Mark Kerwood's...
must be about my age, 50. He must be about 50, early 50s, I reckon. How old's Mick Norton?
But I don't think Steve Saxon is, or Mick Norton. I don't think they're over 60.
No, 50. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm wondering if it's 50s and 40s.
I think it's 40s and 50s. It's one tier lower than what it's meant to be.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So over 40s and over 50s.
Yeah, that's what it will be. It won't be 60s. Only Victoria do that. They do over 60s and over 70s and over 80s.
Maybe Mark Kerwood's like 49 or something.
No, I think Mark Kerwood's in his...
But Mick Norton's...
So Steve Saxon
Mick Norton over 50?
Mick's older, I think, maybe. I think Mick's in his 50s.
Steve Saxon is 53. Figure out how old Mick Norton is. Mick Norton's 53.
Yeah.
Mark's not revealing his
Mark
age.
Kerr would be around 50-ish, I reckon, give or take.
He'd be right around there.
I reckon he's basically the same age as me.
There's a big difference between 49 and 50.
So Bronson, Mark Kerr would beat Bronson Blackmore. Bronson Blackmore is 47.
So maybe maybe he's 49. Maybe he's
yeah, maybe.
Maybe this is Mark's last year in the juniors.
Anyway, congratulations to those people. Let me keep going. In the ladies, Stacey Siakis defeated Amelia Evans 9-7. Well done, Stacey.
That's the Open.
That's the ladies. Yes, the ladies. The ladies Open. Yeah. And in the men's singles, Luke Anglesey has come away with the title, defeating Barry Kitchener 11-5.
Hey, Bazza.
Yep. Two very, very, very good players.
Very good players, yeah. Congratulations.
I went to England, Barry.
Yes.
Yeah. Good bloke.
Yeah, a lot of players probably wouldn't have seen Barry play too much, but any of the guys who've been at nationals over the last 20 years, Barry's been a very consistent performer, made many Australian sides, highly ranked. Very solid player. If he was playing in like all your Alburys and Berries and stuff, he would have won some of them. So
yeah. Barry Kitchener, Danny Higgins, a couple of guys.
Danny,
just
always. We went to the Chinese restaurant just around the corner every time after a match, and he'd have chicken and corn soup, but literally drown it in soy sauce. So the chicken and corn soup was black.
Is this up in England?
Yeah, up in England. Yeah, the Chinese joint just behind the Imperial.
Right.
We'd go there every day, actually. Sorry, and I'd have a few drops of soy sauce, and he'd just pour the whole bottle in. Basically, he'd love it.
Loves the salty,
good bloke.
Flavor.
Yeah.
It was some fun.
All right, now let's do the recap. First off, let's put on our happy faces, Mick, and say congratulations to you, Mark, on winning the Killer Crossover.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, it's getting awkward. I win now. You're not even happy for me.
I know.
Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Three major events in a row, mate. You are in.
You won for all of us
in a massive purple patch. Like you are flying right now. Give us your kind of take on the event first of all. I'm going to walk through the quarters, the semis, and the final, and I've got a few kind of moments in that thing. But give us just your overall take on the event, and what did you think, and how was it run, all those sorts of things. Yeah,
I like Tasmania to begin with. First of all, we got there, and I'm trying to find this restaurant and these familiar sites, and I'm walking around with Mick and Timmy Shelton.
Yeah,
like I don't know where we are, and this is really confusing. It's because it was in Launceston, and last year we were in Hobart. And didn't know. I'm like, this doesn't look familiar at all. Anyway, I love the town actually. I could probably live there. Different venue to the last one in Hobart. But very good venue. It's my sort of place. We hopped on the Supremes. When did we get there, Mick? We got there Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mick and I, we had Supremes for a few years and played in a bunch of tournaments and things. So we both had a hit, and within
half an hour, I reckon.
Half an hour? Yeah, about half an hour. Mm-hmm. Like we were fine. Like it all came flooding back. We were good to go.
You also had a Supreme. You both had a Supreme at home for a while, right? So just had to get back into the swing of things a little bit.
It's a lot easier going from a 7-footer to a Supreme.
Yeah.
You can adjust within minutes. Well, I can't speak for everyone else, but about half an hour for me, and Mick was half an hour too.
Am I right in saying it's basically a 6-footer? It's like it's smaller than a 7-footer.
Smaller. The pockets are smaller from like an open pot.
Yeah.
Because it's like a 9-ball table, like a sharper cut.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're always closer, so it doesn't seem harder.
Yes.
And down the rails, they're fine. You just land on them and they just go in. If you miss, you've hit it pretty bad.
There's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot the way you hit it, and the way you knock it in.
Right. Pace matters a lot as well.
And are the centers a bit more closed from an angle because of that sharpness of the cut? Yeah.
Centers caught me out actually a bit in one match. I missed a few balls to the middles. I kept aiming because on the 7-footers you aim a little slightly wide. But on the Supremes, I forgot you don't do that.
Right.
You aim to kind of just miss the inside jaw, because I kept hitting that knuckle sort of part where there's this wood and it goes doof. It just dies. Like it doesn't go like in our 7-footers.
I think I heard Mick say that on the commentary, that there's a spot where there's a bit of wood in it and it just kind of takes all those.
Yeah. You know when you hit it, that's for sure. It's not a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a kick, but in a pocket. It's you're like, oh,
right.
But to go from the Supremes to a 7-footer, I'd want the day. I'd want the day for that. Yeah. So anyway, we felt very comfortable and very at home. Mick and I had the buys on the Friday. Timmy played on the Friday, and then we all got stuck into it on the on the Saturday. That's how it all sort of began.
And well run event. Did you like the format?
Yeah. So the format, I think we touched on this about the last one. So originally I didn't like it, And it's not because I've been doing well, because I spoke about the format, I think, before the Slate Pro as well. That double elimination for like the first little section. So that protects you from losing early. No one likes to lose early, keeps you still in it.
Yeah.
Or if you get a horrible draw, you draw Jake or someone like that first round. That's just, and you lose 8-1. That's not fun. But because they take away the double life from the 8 winners and the 8 losers, it means that even if you lose your very first match, I think you've got to win like four matches.
Yeah.
And you're back in the tournament. Mick experienced that. I think Mick lost his second match or something, and then he had to win a couple, and he was back in. Back in. So I think it's a very good format. The only thing I would have changed, if I were them, was they didn't do roll on, roll off. They waited for a round to finish and then start the next round. I'm actually not sure why they did that. They probably had the reasons, but it still ran really well. Matches weren't going till late or anything like that, but probably roll on, roll off might have been better. If they do roll on, roll off, they probably could have added an extra frame on each round.
Yeah.
And made it, because Supremes as well, the frames probably go 20% faster, maybe.
A bit faster, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe there's just more racks ran on a Supreme, basically. So just maybe make the races a little bit longer and do roll and roll off.
Yeah. And I think double elimination can probably end at the 8 and not the 16, because they only had obviously around 50-odd players.
I think it did last year.
No, last year it was double elimination the whole way.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yes, it went the whole way. Yes. Yeah, like I don't, I'm all for people experimenting with stuff. Like the fact that it was double elimination the whole way last year and this year it was to the 16 means that they're trying stuff and that they'll learn and get feedback and they'll adapt next. They might, if they think it's good, they'll do it again. If they don't, they'll change it. It's great.
Although in saying that, it finished pretty late anyway. So I think it finished at 10 or something.
It's good for the viewers too. It's obvious. It's easy to follow the draw. Yeah. Like from the last 16, it's just easy. It's good. I feel like it's the best compromise for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good formula. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. Can't really go wrong.
Mick, what was your experience? What's going on with you? What's going on with your world of 8-ball and what's happening?
Nothing, just watching you win. I'm just flying with the winner and coming home with the winner all the time.
So, Mick, in your first match, you played Jose McGuinness. Jose, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but Mick, tell us about that one and pick up the story.
It was a close match. Long story short, close match. We both had some good frames, some bad frames. It was just the way it went. But I was lucky to get away with that one. I thought I was playing how I wanted to play, but it was the first match, and I think maybe it might have been a bit of nerves or something. But I think he was also filming it as well, and he actually played well. He played well, and I managed to scrape through, so I was happy with that. My second match was Matt Harmon. Absolutely, he played unreal. In the first 15 minutes, I was down 4-0. I broke twice, and he literally cleared 3 of them. So I was down very quickly. He got the jump on me and just kept it going. So I clawed my way back a little bit, but I wasn't good enough. He was just on fire. So well done, Matt. That was awesome. That put me into the losers side, and then I had to play.
Looks like you played Jesse Langdon.
Oh yeah, Jesse, and did I have another match after that?
No, that was it. That just got you. You only needed to play one.
I had
match
to play one match.
Yeah.
So I got through to that, and then through Jesse, and then I was in with the big boys again on the final day with no lives. Through to the final day playing Kurt. That's right, yeah. And I got the jump on him. I was 4-1 up or something like that, 5-1 up, and then 7-4 up. So I was on the hill, and I think I broke, and he went game. I think it was 7-4. I broke, he went game, and then he broke and went game very quickly. And then I had an opportunity to win the match, and I didn't make it.
Do we want to look at that shot?
No, we don't.
Let's watch it.
There was plenty. There was plenty of missed opportunities by myself. I could have put Kurt away a lot earlier.
Yeah, I think we want to see.
A lot earlier, Kurt actually potted the black and went in off, and that made me go like 4-1 up or something, or 5-1, and he was really angry. And I said to myself, I can actually stay on top of him here. And I sort of did, but then I actually stuffed up a couple of times. And I actually let him off the hook. I had plenty of chances to beat Kurt, and he pulled it back to 7-all and beat me in the last. So I was really disappointed with myself. Basically, I was deselling on a lot of my shots. That's what I found out. Or that's going back to what, analysing myself. I kept falling short on a lot of my shots that I would just normally just land nicely, I guess, and I kept deselling. And I did it 3 or 4 times throughout the match, and it cost me those frames. So, really disappointed, but I learnt something from it. So next time I play in a tournament, I'm going to now try not to desell, and in fact, try and overdo it, try and maybe overcompensate. So that's me analysing myself for that little 1% for the next tournament. And hopefully, who knows, I could have gone on to, obviously done what Kurt have done, but I didn't. So yeah, really disappointed. But then I was able to actually play in the Blancs. So
I saw you play in the Blancs, and that's actually some of the best pool I've seen you play.
I said,
you looked free and...
Hang on.
No, Marty, we don't want to watch it.
Yeah. We need to watch it.
There's so many mistakes I did against Kurt. This could be any one of them.
No, it's just the important one. I'll just pick it up. It's 7
3 yellows left.
It's 7-6.
Yeah.
Mix on the yellows. There's 3 left. I'll speed it up a little bit as we can watch him.
So right there, stop. So right there, the shot before it, I stuffed up. I was meant to take that ball down the rail earlier.
Can we go back 2 shots? Or I'm curious now.
This shot. No, that's fine. I played this shot. It's fine. Played it perfect the way I wanted to play it. And this one, I just wanted to stun across. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I could have came back.
That was the black. Landing on that one down the rail. Right?
Yeah, I could have came back and another 4 or 5 inches. I could have stunned to the rail, but I didn't want to stun the rail and stick. So I just wanted to come back. But I didn't visualize it properly in my head.
Yeah.
And, I thought about taking the double on here and screwing back. Or, sorry, not the double, playing the bottom run and then landing on the double. But these are supremes, like you should. But I played that one.
Even the shot before that to land straight on that yellow to the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah, this was actually harder than what it looks. Like this was really hard, and I was stretching.
Yeah, over a ball. Yeah.
I should have got up. I should have got up because I sort of rushed this a bit, and I was just so many opportunities wasted, and I kicked myself. But playing in this tournament, playing the last tournament, I feel like I'm getting some match play, some good match play under my belt, some good tournament play.
I mean, Mick, you're that far away from kind of being in the last, what was
8.
that? 8 from being in the quarters. Like I kind of heard you leave some messages. You beat yourself up really bad about this, but like you took it to Kurt and he was playing really well this weekend. And you had your chance to win that.
Well, I had my chance to honestly beat Kurt probably 8-3. 8-4 maybe. If I took my chances, I think if we go back and watch the match, we'd be like, I had my chances to really, take it to Kurt and move on, and obviously play Dempsey in the next one. But I just kept stuffing up. I wasn't good enough, and Kurt was, and he went on. He went on to do bigger and better things, and was unreal. So good on him. And then I wasn't obviously the Blancs comp was meant for the first round losers, but because I don't think they had that many, they allowed everyone that lost in the last 16 to play. So I got a phone call and off Mark and Tim, and look, before this, when I lost, I went for a walk, and I just walked around Tasmania. Literally, just kept walking. Now I walked within about 2 or 3 Ks that way, 2 or 3 Ks that way. I just literally just started walking, and I was like contemplating, what am I doing here and why? I don't know if I've got it anymore. I've, am I choking now? Like all these thoughts were going through my head. I just wanted my cue to disappear and not be there with me anymore. So I just don't play. And I felt like this because I had chances to beat Kurt and I had a lot of them and I really wanted to do well. I see one of my best mates doing well and winning and destroying the field. And I feel like I want to be doing that too. And I know it's hard, but you've also got to be putting in the time at home. And I'm putting in some time at home, but you also need to be putting in some match practice as well. And I'm not like Dempsey and Gus and all that are near bar 8 that are playing every day, every week, in these tournaments or in these money comps. And it's hard to get that practice, So
Potters was good for.
What's that?
That's what Potters was good for.
Yeah, with Potters was only 25 minutes for me, and I used to go down there and play a lot of money matches all the time, and just loved the place. That's where I started. But Mark always said to me, "You're too, in a way, emotional, but also you change gears too much throughout matches." So in this tournament, I wanted to not change gears. I just wanted to be steady Eddie, and just be the best I can at that steady Eddie style. And I thought I did, but I adjusted and got better as each match went on. And that when I played Kurt, I felt very good. I was there early. I had a hit.
Yeah, you played
I felt
well.
good. And I just decelled. I just stuffed up. That's my fault. So moving on, I was able to play in the Blancs. Got the call, walking around Tassie. I'm like, you know what? Cool. I'll play. I'll go get my cue. Got my cue back in there. And I said, I'm just gonna have fun and let loose and just let loose. And I play Brent Reed, my first one.
Yeah.
And I miss a ball and fluke it. I win the first one. The second frame, I miss a ball and fluke it or something like that. I win the third one. The second one. Third one, I think I missed a ball and fluke it or something as well. And I win the third one. So I beat him 3-0. And I'm like, sorry, like this, that's really bad. But you know what? It is what it is. And then I played Timmy Shelton next. I said to Timmy before we played, I apologize for what I'm about to do. I said that to him. And I run 3 racks on him. So that was it there. And
no
then
more decel.
Yeah, no more. Everything that I wanted to do, even just pot a ball and come off 3 rails and land in this area.
I saw you. The white was moving, things were flowing and flying.
I meant everything. Yeah. Everything. Like it was just, and Tim's like, why aren't you playing like this? I said, it's harder to do that in the real thing. And you know what? Maybe I will take some of that into the real thing next time, but you have to live it and learn it, So even as someone as much experienced as me, I'm still learning things. So, and then I played, Joe, the one, the guy that you played, Mark.
Joe Watkins,
I played him. I know that was going to be a tough one as well because obviously what Mark said, but he missed a few balls to let me in at a few crucial times, and I took advantage and beat him, and then had Ronnie Mason.
Ronnie Mason in the final.
I saw Trent actually winning or playing a few of his matches, and he seemed every time he got to the table, I just saw him just sort of clean up, and I saw him progress through. I'm like, oh, he's in the final. I want to try and be in the final too. And then I'm playing him in the final. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to lose this. And I'm 3-1 down. And
so they made it best of 7 for the final.
I made it best of 7. Thank God.
That was lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. So playing Trent in the final, I think I played a safety or something, and he cleared a big clearance, and I think I'm 3-1, and he's talking it up, and I said, "You still got to cross the finish line." And he was having beers, I was having beers. We were actually having a good time. And I actually sort of in my head, I'm like, I think I'm going to lose. Going to talk about it on the podcast. I lost to Trent. He smashed me 4-1, and then I happened to just come back and win that 4-3 and got the chocolates. So. Yeah, I'm winning the small ones. Mark's winning the big ones, and that was basically it. So well done, Trent, anyway, as well. So I know Trent's obviously, he's trying to get better as well, and
working hard, yes,
working hard and making the final, and obviously winning these little Blancs comps and these little comps around Victoria as well. If go in them, try and win them, no matter how small or big they are, whatever. They're all good. they're all little ticks, and you got to win the small ones to be able to win the big ones. So.
Absolutely. And that's what you're working on.
Again, yeah.
I'll say to your credit, like after you lost, you're obviously very, very disappointed. You went for your walk, but when you came back, you wouldn't know that you would have lost. You look like the happiest guy in the room. You're having beers. You were joking around with everyone. You're doing, it looked like you were doing like a coaching session with some of the guys down there for a long time too.
There was a young guy. God, I can't remember his name. Sorry. And he wanted a little coaching session when I first got there. Like if there was some time throughout the weekend, can we spend a bit of time with him? I said, yeah, no problem. As I rocked up, when I went back to the venue, I said to myself, I'm just going to play and enjoy it, and I'm going to have a few beers and just, I'm stuck here anyway. So, but the main reason, there's a small main reason, and I don't know if I would mention it on here, but money. At the end of the day, sometimes it's nice getting a trophy, it's nice winning or whatever, but at the end of the day, these trips like cost me, cost Mark, costs over $1,000 to be there. And if I can win this little Blancs comp, then, it was $330 for the winner. I didn't know what it was. It could have been 200, could have been 400. I don't know. But I'm like, if I can go there and win it takes some of the, the hurt off the trip as well. So, and I've got a family at home, I've got wife and kids and bills and run a business and all these little things that add up. And at the end of the day, I said, you know what, have a few drinks, loosen up, have some fun. I got that coaching session with the young one, go have some fun with him. And I did some commentary in the final. I just tried to enjoy the rest of the trip and not go I could have easily went to my room and just stayed there all night and just cried. That would have been just as fun, but I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have got $330. So
that was good. You showed good character, I think, coming back and just, like doing all the things that you said. So you're a better man than me. I don't think I'd be able to do that. If I come back, I'd probably be a grumpy bum and people would wish I wasn't coming back. Mark, go back to your room. Go cry.
It is much more enjoyable doing a podcast with Mark after he's had a win than after a loss.
Well, we don't know that yet.
It's been a while. Came runner-up in the doubles with Gus.
That was a dark time.
Lose something else and we'll find out. So
miscue.
Well done, Mark. Well done, Mick, on the winning the Blancs. Well done, Trent, on runner-up in the Blancs. Well done to all of the winners in the Blackball. And well done to Mark Selby on the snooker. Just win, win, win. Everyone's had a win.
Everyone's doing awesome.
Too many marks.
We might call it there, gents. Thank you.
Well,
we'll see you
Thank
next
you
time.
very much.
Good night, everyone.
See you soon.